get started. We have a pretty jam-packed schedule, and so we kind of need to try to stay on time as much as possible. Welcome to the first U.S. Grin conference. I'm Catherine Nicholson. I'm CEO and co-founder of a startup called BlockCypher. I'm a huge Grin fan, so I'm so excited to be here and to see you guys out here also. If you are posting on social media, please use the hashtag grinning so that we can find you and retweet you. We are also live streaming and we are recording. There is the link also if you want to get that out. The link is also posted on Grincon U.S, which is our conference website, and the Grin forum as well. Okay, Michael, there we go. Okay. So for you guys have the clicker, you need to point it that way. You think you want to point it that way, but you need to point it that way. Okay, so Grin is an implementation of the Mimblewimble protocol. In my humble opinion, it solves one of the two major deficiencies in open blockchains by being scalable and having privacy by default. The founder of Grin is an anonymous character by the name of Igno Peverell. He started Grin 2.5 years ago in October of 2016, and mainnet just launched 13 days ago. A lot of the Grin core developers are here. You guys did a phenomenal job. It's probably one of the smoothest launches I have ever seen, and kudos to that team. It's really great. And in the depths of what people are deeming crypto winter, Grin is a shining beacon of one of the hottest open source Rust projects on GitHub. It has a very active, very large community, and the momentum, you can just feel it. It's just palpable. All right, so I have to say this in case somebody is not, cannot see the slides. We actively sought diversity in our speakers, in our attendees, and our sponsors. 40% of our speakers are from diverse backgrounds, including 30% women. How about them stats, right? This doesn't happen very often, particularly in the blockchain ecosystem. And so I'm going to read the statement because it's going to apply through this conference. All right, our goal is to create an inclusive and respectful conference environment that encourages participation from all people, regardless of gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, ability, ethnicity, physical appearance, social economic status, body size, race, or religion, or lack thereof. Please do respect this. We have a jam-packed schedule, right? The speakers are on the conference website, but if you do want to take a quick picture of this so you can refer to it throughout the day, definitely do that. You're going to hear from many of the Grin core developers, some of the top researchers and cryptographers in the world. You'll learn a little bit about mining and security in mining, and also see what application developers are starting to build. Conferences take a lot of work. They take a lot of time. They take a lot of effort, and they also cost money. And we couldn't do it without our sponsors. And so I'd like to give a big thanks, a big shout out to, first of all, Karen Sue from my team, Team BlockCypher, for taking care of all the logistics, hounding the speakers for their presentations, getting the caterers. It's a lot of logistics, and she made it happen. Boost VC, do I see Brayton in the house? Please stand up. So Brayton, okay, thank you so much, Boost VC. They not only gave us this beautiful venue with AV already set up, but lodging for the speakers, and gave us their leftover Christmas drinks as well. They were BlockCypher's first investor back in 2014, if you can believe that, Brayton. The finest example of an investor. And they are specifically looking to invest in Grin entrepreneurs. So, yes? So see Brayton. Electric Capital, Cadena, Blockchain by Women for all the coffee and cookies. You will need the sugar and caffeine to fully absorb today's presentations. So thank you to them. Sapphire, I don't know if any of you saw the announcement last week about their 16 gig GPU that they're releasing. They're having a raffle at their table. and I'm hoping that they raffle one of those off because I would love to get my hands on one of those. It's the RX 570 16 gig GPU. Sovos, taxes and cryptos, right? Sovos can help. Please swing by their table. And I also want to shout out to Boosties from Tribe 4 who are here helping enforce. We have Ivy from HashRabbit. She built the conference website for us, thank goodness, or else Adam would be changing my website because it was butt ugly to begin with. Yusho from CoinHako for sponsoring, and Tribe 4 wannabe Lamar. You can't miss him. He is the bouncer here, so behave yourself. All right. And also my shameless plug for Grincon, because I see a lot of chatter on all of the social networks about it. Grincon was built by BlockCypher. We are the new kids on the block as far as mining pools. Right? We're really running head and head right now with F2Pool and BTC.com, as you guys know. Those are some of the largest pools for BTC, but you know, we're there. But we are not new. BlockCypher has been around for over 5 years, and believe me, that makes us very old souls in the blockchain ecosystem. Our lead developer, the lead developer on Grincon is Quentin. Quentin is also a core Grin developer who's sitting there, over there in the front row. And after I don't even know how to describe it, an excitingly but frightful, very frightful launch at mainnet. We went from literally 0 to last night when I updated my slides, it was 17,000. I checked this morning, 18,000 workers. That is a lot of GPUs. That's like on the order of around, I don't know, 90,000+ in less than 2 weeks. And so we've been in the process at Grincon of updating all of our infrastructure, adding redundancy, because we built this nice, beautiful pool, and we were expecting a waterfall, but what we didn't expect was Niagara Falls would be dumping into our pool, and that's exactly what happened when mainnet launched. I think that we have the most transparent pool reporting. We are definitely inviting more hash power, and we have committed, as the pool operator, to giving a percentage of our pool rewards to the Grin Developer Fund. And I challenge all pools to do the same. Miners, pool operators, please follow by example, because it's the only way that Grin will continue to thrive and survive. I also want to say thank you to our angels. We are donating, BlockCypher is donating proceeds from this conference to the Grin project. We wanted to thank all the investors, the fund managers who registered as investors, because your ticket actually helps fund the project. I also wanted to call out those. We have a blacklist of people who are clearly investors, capital funds, right? And apparently you're going through crypto winter in your fund, and these funds have had to resort to becoming developers to make ends meet at their investment fund. But come on, guys, all right? If you guys know Michael Cordner, he's one of the full-time developers on Grin. He has 4 kids to support, okay? And so he depends on the goodwill of the community. So please, you can clear your good name, because you are on a blacklist, I can assure you that, by taking what you should have paid for the ticket, if you were honest about your role, and donating it directly to either Yeast Plume's fund, sorry, Michael. Most people know you as Yeast Plume, Michael. To Michael's fundraising campaign, or directly to the Grin Developer Fund, okay? Remember, entrepreneurs do reference checks. And with that, now, just briefly, I would like to introduce Grin's founder, Igno Peverell, to say a few words. He's anonymous, and so we're going to be doing a text-to-speech via SSH. For the Harry Potter fans out there, Jeff, I guess, you're the one who does need to read up on it. So Ignitus was a pure-blood wizard, okay? He was the youngest of the 3 brothers in the Deathly Hallows tale, all right? He was the humblest and wisest of the brothers, and he received the cloak of invisibility, which was passed down to his family, to the Potter family, which then wound up to Harry Potter. So there you go. So while I'm getting set up, if you guys would mind, please put on your conference t-shirts. He can't see you. He can only see the back of everyone's heads. And so I would like to take a picture and send it to him. Okay?
Nice outfit.
Catherine, can you give me a sign if the audio is working?
Hello everyone, I see this is a full room. Welcome to the first U.S. Grincon everyone. My name is Igno Peverell and I started Grin about 2.5 years ago.
This is only the second time I do this, and I hope you can forgive me for not being here in the flesh. It does still feel a little weird, but I value my privacy and obviously this directly applies to Grin. I'm certainly going to have to upgrade my robotic style at some point. I have to thank Catherine and BlockCypher for doing all the organization for this event and fronting all the costs. BlockCypher has been a great Grin steward. When looking at the caliber and the diversity in the speaker lineup, as well as breadth of the topics you will be exposed to today, I'm in awe. Compliments to Catherine and her team, and congratulations for Grinment. Give Quentin a pat in the back for me.
When I started Grin, I would never have thought that less than 3 years later, Grin would be launched and such a high-quality event would be possible. I'm pretty sure Kanzur and Andrew didn't either when they were the first to look at the code dump on GitHub. And I'm pretty sure that when John, Michael and Van Antioch joined afterward, they didn't really think so either. But here they are today, and you'll hear many of the people who participated and built Grin, as well as foremost cryptography and privacy researchers. I'm very excited.
Given that this event is taking place in Silicon Valley, everyone is going to be asking about use cases.
Obviously the long-term vision is for us, your robot overlords, to take over and exterminate you humans.
But as humans are already really good at this, no magic blockchain is necessary.
No, the real goal for Grin is to be better cash. We all have a bit of a Stockholm syndrome with the current financial system. But money right now sucks. Privacy is getting eroded in every possible way, with massive internet companies aggregating data they already have with bot payment data. Authoritarian overreach is absolutely possible, and it's a scary thought. It has happened over and over throughout the centuries. It'd be naive to think we're now somehow immune. Access to finance sucks, as just institutionalizing money is extremely expensive. Cash is becoming increasingly obsoleted both by our modern lifestyle and capital control enforcement. You don't even get to control the value of your money or get to know its future value. Really, if you step back for a minute, our current incarnation of money sucks. And so I think we really have a good shot at making better money. It's obviously a massive undertaking. But Grin has huge qualities. First, just like Bitcoin, Grin is free for all to take and use. It's open source, and open source has already changed the world in many ways. Anyone with a will can get involved. It's not controlled by any single entity, and you'll see a very diverse set of direct and indirect contributors today. Second, it's fairly private, fungible, and censorship resistant. I say fairly because we definitely have to keep pushing in that direction. But we have a really good start already. Third, we're building not for today or tomorrow, but for 10 or 20 years away. Grin is nimble and already very scalable, with many improvements to come, and should be an excellent base for Layer 2 solutions. And finally, Grin has an outstanding community. It's always easy to sink into cynicism when you're exposed to constant criticism from the peanut gallery. It's easy to consider others unworthy of our expert opinion, but that's not the Grin way. There is an amazing amount of power in being nice and welcoming, open and helpful. Be excessively polite.
Before I finish abusing this monotone voice, how do you like your t-shirt? When Catherine asked about the design, I was tempted to ask her to change it. What's up with my name on top of Pac-Man? But now I see it as a token to show that anyone, and especially you, can come and participate in Grin, just like I and others do every day. As I already said, Grin is first and foremost open source. Anyone can contribute with their unique set of talent, and like any open source project, we're resource constrained. So if you're a designer, developer, project manager, technical doc writer, UX expert, community manager, or you think you can do any of those things decently well, come join us. Find someone in the room who's contributing to Grin and ask them how they started. You'll at least get a few good stories.
And if all you can contribute is money, that's okay too. We can take it. Links to donation campaigns will be shown multiple times today. I think you'll agree that the amounts are very reasonable compared to the hundreds and millions of dollars that have been used by other projects. And I think you'll agree too that we're using money and resources very judiciously, with matching goals that have all been reached so far. I know it really helps when you can put a robotic voice in front of no present face.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and make the most of today.
Thank you so much. We are out of time. Again, the links, please do donate. And also, my 12-year-old son, the link at the very bottom, built a miner. He actually has been mining since a mainnet launch. He would love it if you clicked on the YouTube link and just liked it. He's doing it for a school ropes project. So thank you with that. And I will turn it over to the amazing Tarek.
All right. All right, welcome everybody. Good morning, Grincon USA. Good morning. Come on, guys, you know who I am. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you know we're on live stream, so everybody wants to know this is actually going to be a great presentation. So thank you all for coming. Welcome. I think I've seen so many people in this group here that I know. You guys are people I've known for the last 6 years in cryptocurrency in San Francisco. Thank you for coming, all the new people. One thing I want to let you know is just taking off from Catherine. Catherine, thank you. BlockCypher, can we please give a round for Catherine and BlockCypher team for getting us? Thank you, Igno. You rock. I love the electronic voice. Okay, what I'm going to do is say a few quick notes before we start. We have a lot of people presenting. It's going to be packed. I'm going to be trying to nice and move things along. We don't have much of a QA after each presentation, but there will be a lightning talk and a general QA, so look out for that. Also, to Igno's point, somebody you're sitting down next to here is doing something amazing in Grin. I promise you that. Somebody you're sitting next to here has been an amazing developer on Grin or is an amazing developer in a privacy coin. So please, somebody next to you, say hi, whether it's at lunch or at coffee break. I think you're going to meet a lot of great people here. All right.